why lying to ourselves is so dangerous. Suppose someone we work with lies to us frequently, either claiming that they can do the things they can't do, or claiming that they can't do the things that they can do. If we are repeatedly misled by them, we will eventually stop relying on them and look for someone else to get the things done that we need to get done. Can the same thing happen with ourselves? What happens if we repeatedly lie to ourselves? Suppose we need to follow a rigid regimen to improve our physical health or our spiritual health. Suppose further that we don't follow the regimen because we are too lazy, but claim to not follow it because we are too weak. What happens thereafter? Human psychology, with its well-known vulnerability to repetition, kicks in. It's a well-known principle in psychology. And Goebbels, the media in charge for Hitler, put it well. Tell a lie loud enough, long enough and bold enough, and it will be deemed as the truth. That ad agencies use this principle to sell us their products is well known. What's not so well known is that we use this principle that often unconsciously to sell our lies to ourselves. What happens when we lie repeatedly to ourselves? Our cognitive mechanisms stop functioning properly. Our intelligence becomes unable to discern when we are lying and when we are speaking the truth. When we can't rely on ourselves, then how can we ever reform ourselves? If we ourselves don't know what we can do, how can we do anything better or more? If we become unreliable for ourselves, that's far more damaging than someone else becoming unreliable for us. Why? Because that someone else can be replaced. Whereas we can't replace ourselves. We are our first and fundamental resource for assessing or doing anything, including even consulting others for such assessment or action. No wonder the Bhagavad Gita highlights the danger of self-deception in 3.6. Karmendriyani sanyamya yasate manasa smaran indriyarthan vimudhatma mithyachara sa uchyate. Those who maintain a pretense of sense control while entertaining sensual fantasies internally don't just delude others, they delude themselves too. What is the way out of such self-deception? Being honest with ourselves. By habit, we may still lie to ourselves sometimes, but if we allot some time for introspection, then we can evaluate our self-talk and confess our lies to ourselves. By such candid self-assessment, we will strengthen and sharpen our intelligence, thereby creating a sound foundation for reforming ourselves. So to summarize, don't lie to yourself, or you won't be able to rely on yourself. Self-confession is vital for self-transformation.